The first step for completing the cart functionality is removing the items from the cart. We have to add the remove button in our cart. So let's go back to our code. We have to go to the index view of our cart. So we're going to go to the views, cart index. This is the view that shows the list of items in the shopping cart. Now, we're going to add an extra column to our list of items that will have the remove button right there. And that remove button, we're going to be using a form around it to be able to remove the item from the shopping cart. Now, we're going to add an extra column here. So I'm going to call TD. I'm going to give some space here. And then we're going to use a form tag. The form will be pointing to the action remove from cart. This action is already created. So if we have a look at our cart controller, there's already an action called remove from cart. It's already implemented. Great. So we're going to close this form. Just going to give some good indentation here. And inside of it, we're going to create a few hidden fields. The first one is about the product ID. We know we need to identify which product ID we're going to be removing from the cart. So here is the first field. It's a hidden field called product ID. The value of the product ID is the product ID from that line. Remember, we are in a loop here. So each item in the loop is a product. Each product has a name, a price, and also an ID. So the hidden field that I'm storing here is the ID of the product that I want to potentially remove. The next one is we're going to be storing let's just make a little break here. We're going to store in another hidden variable the return URL so the user can click on the continue shopping and go back to where they were before you click on remove. So we're going to keep that as well as a hidden field. Now we're going to have our button. The button is just a HTML tag. Button type submit. This needs to be a submit. I'm using some fancy Bootstrap classes here to make the remove button a little bit more prominent and well stylized. And the name of the button, the text that will show up is remove. With that, we have built the remove option from our interface, on our interface. Let's run this and see how it's looking like now. Okay, so we are here in the application. I'm gonna just add something to the cart. Now we have a remove button. I can continue shopping. I can add a second one. If I click remove, you see it disappears from the shopping cart. I can click again, it will disappear and the cart will be clean. That's the remove from cart button. Next, we're going to be adding the cart widget to the top right corner of our application.